It might come as a shock to Marvel Cinematic Universe fans that Nathan Fillion, best known for shows like And, has actually portrayed more Marvel characters than other actor. Um, and so far, he uh, he's played four distinct Marvel movie characters, challenging the likes of Josh Brolin and while Nathan Fillion is primarily known for his roles within Marvel Cinematic Universe's Guardians of the Galaxy series, he made an impressive mark by featuring in Deadpool and Wolverine. Given that Fillion is now set to join DC's Superman movie and Lanterns TV spinoff as a main cast member, it raises questions about his future within the MCU. For now, we should appreciate his performances in the MCU and anticipate what lies ahead for this talented actor, that it would probably just provide how I do with this science of mysterious super culture that I could, the roots of Nathan Fillion's superhero persona stretch back to 2002 when he was chosen for the role of Captain Malcolm Mal Reynolds in Joss Whedon's series. And even though the show ended abruptly, Mal's popularity led to his return as the lead in the 2005 movie, which continued the storyline of, in this role, Fillion demonstrated his ability to lead an ensemble cast as a heroic figure, spearheading the resistance during the Battle of Serenity Valley. Simultaneously paying tribute and poking fun at genre conventions, he showed he could convincingly portray a morally righteous hero with a serious expression and a sly smile. Apart from appearing in the movie Serenity in 2005, Fillion also lent his voice to multiple characters in the animated series Justice League Unlimited. Impressively, within just 2 episodes, he voiced 3 distinct characters: Vigilante, Greg Saunders, and Anagarian Number One. And this demonstration of versatility in voice acting, shown in 2005, suggested that Fillion would eventually find a place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe when it debuted in 2008. 2006 saw Nathan Fillion collaborating with James Gunn on the film Slither. This fruitful partnership eventually led to Fillion joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe in 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy. However, before Fillion became a regular in the MCU, he had amassed several more comic book related roles. In 2009, he lent his voice to Steve Trevor in Wonder Woman. The following year, he appeared in James Gunn's indie superhero movie Super, where he portrayed the Holy Avenger, a character who teamed up with the Crimson Bolt. Since 2011, Nathan Fillion has lent his voice to the character Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, across 3 different DC animated productions: Green Lantern Emerald Knights, Justice League Doom, Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox. To put it simply, by 2011, Fillion had voiced 5 distinct DC Comics characters in his many projects, but none in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Nathan Fillion's MCU chronology, following his collaborations with James Gunn on Slither and Super, Nathan Fillion teamed up again with the writer-director in 2014 for Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 1 quote, comma, 1 after whim, 1.5. In this Marvel Cinematic Universe debut, Fillion assumed the role of monstrous inmate, a character he has portrayed so far. When he crossed paths with Peter Quill in a intergalactic prison known as the Kiln, the monstrous inmate sought to assert his dominance, only to be embarrassed by Groot. Once more, showcasing his impeccable comedic delivery, Fillion delivered a memorable performance in Guardians of the Galaxy volume. Number 2, Fillion made his second appearance in a cutscene portraying Simon Williams, who is famously known as Wonder Man. This character has starred in various comedic films like Toxic Janitor 2, Tony Stark, Hacksan 2, and so on. And however, when Kingo usurps him in the film Hacksan 3 Hacksaner, Williams' pride takes a hit, much like in Super and Serenity. Fillion excels at poking fun at comic book characters, which Gunn cleverly utilized in Guardians Fallen Hero. Next, what kind of origins where you are America? Although his scene was removed from the original release of Guardians of the Galaxy volume, to director Gunn rehired Fillion for Guardians of the Galaxy volume. Mazin, director Gunn, is the 100.2 direct 3. In this upcoming film, Fillion portrays Master Karja, leader of the Orga Sentries, who is tasked with safeguarding the Orgascope, a sophisticated space station made from biomaterials that both space and biomaterials are advanced healing capabilities, which were with his appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy Volumer, it and 7. Fillion's face makes its first official appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, following previous roles as animated and cut characters. In his latest Marvel Cinematic Universe role, Fillion lent his voice to Wade Wilson as Headpool in Deadpool and Wolverine. This peculiar character, a zombie head that can fly, was assigned the task of preventing Deadpool and Wolverine from encountering Cassandra Nova. Among all his MCU characters, Headpool is by far the most unconventional, and Fillion manages to keep up with the ridiculous humor until Peter Wisdom arrives on the scene. Fillion has appeared as 4 Marvel Cinematic Universe characters, but initially he was considered for the role of Hank Pym in The Avengers. However, that character is eventually dropped, and Michael Douglas took on the role in the Ant-Man series. Interestingly, Fillion, who is friends with Ryan Reynolds, since their days on Two Guys, A Girl in a Pizza Place, made a brief appearance as a bathroom attendant in the first Deadpool film, although that scene didn't make it to the final cut. And then they kind of always a lot much better than that. How good time is in that. In 2025, Gunn has brought Nathan Fillion on board as Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, for the upcoming release of Superman, much anticipated DC production. This story follows Kal-El's extraordinary journey, an alien superhero disguised as Earthling Clark Kent from Krypton. This reboot kicks off the new DC universe under Gunn's guidance, aiming to establish greater continuity. As always, Fillion transforms himself for his next comic book character. Um, Time will reveal if Fillion continues his partnership with Gunn in the DCU or if he'll reappear in the MCU again. Uh, Either way, Fillion currently holds the record for uh, portraying the most characters in the MCU, a mark that uh, likely won't be surpassed soon. It's all the more remarkable given that Fillion played these MCU and DC roles while leading shows like Castle and The Rookie.